Welcome to this trauma-informed yoga video for the hips and hamstrings. The audio was really bad, so I'm voicing over, so ignore my mouth. It'll be different than the audio. Start lying on your back and you can tuck your knees up to your chest. A yoga strap will be handy for this practice or a towel, so if you don't have that, feel free to go grab it now. Taking some gentle breaths here, maybe doing circles throughout the back as the knees are at the chest, getting some movement throughout the body and the spine. Circling one way and then the other. Finding that movement that works for you today and works for your body. Maybe a few rocks back and forth. And then if you have your strap, grab that now or your towel. And you can place the strap on the bottom of the right foot, just through the arch or just above. And bring that leg up to your face or your chest to stretch out the hamstring, the back of the leg. Opposite leg can be bent or straight, whatever feels best for your body. And go slow into this stretch. The body might still be a little bit cold, so don't force anything here. Do what feels good for the leg and for your body today. Gently breathing here, easing into the movement. You might feel like you can go further towards the body as you hold this stretch longer. And bring the leg out to the right now so you feel a stretch through the inner thigh. Only moving as far as feels comfortable for you. If you'd like a bolster under the leg, you could also grab that too. Gentle breaths here as you feel that stretch through the leg. Bringing the leg back to center and repeating over to the other side. So bringing the leg over to the left, you now may feel more of a stretch through the outside of the leg, outside thigh into the glute. Going as far as feels comfortable. Nice, gentle breaths here as you stretch. And slowly bringing that leg back to center. Maybe stretching a little more towards the body now that the leg is warmed up. And then you can switch legs. So bring that strap to the left leg now. The right leg goes down, keeping that right knee bent or straight, whatever feels best for your body. Once again, easing in here, doing what feels comfortable, no sharp pains to the leg. You can bring that leg maybe a little closer to your body as you warm up in the stretch. And then slowly bringing the leg over to the left so you can stretch out that left inner thigh just as we did on the other side. Once again, if you'd like a bolster under the leg, feel free to grab that. Slow, steady breaths here. Bringing that leg back to center and repeating just as we did on the other side, bringing the leg over to the right, getting that stretch through the outer thigh and glute on the left here. Slowly bringing the leg back up to center, maybe pulling towards your body for a little more of a stretch now that the leg is warmed up. And then allowing that strap to fall, moving it off to the side, making your way to sitting. And then coming onto all fours to move into a child shape here for a counter stretch. If you have a bolster, once again, might be nice to place it down so that you can rest your body on the bolster. If you don't have one, that is a-okay. You can also just lie flat on your mat. And resting here in that child shape, breathing slowly and gently, feeling the nice stretch through the back and the hips. Maybe sinking further into the hips here if that feels comfortable. Feeling the body resting on the bolster or the ground or your hips. Slowly coming back up, moving to a seated shape here. Having your legs out in front of you, maybe shaking them out. And then taking a nice deep breath in with the legs straight, body nice and tall, slowly sliding the arms down the legs here for a stretch throughout the back and the hamstrings. If you need a bend through the knees, feel free to do so or place a pillow or bolster underneath them. Breathing into this, maybe slowly bringing the body closer to the legs, coming back up. Taking that left leg, placing the left foot between the inner thigh or the shin, whatever feels comfortable for you. And then sitting up tall again, sliding the right arm down the right leg, stretch throughout the hamstring again and through the left low back and hip here. Breathing, relaxing. Taking that left arm overhead if that feels comfortable for your body for more of a side body stretch on the left. Nice gentle breaths here. Exhale, come back up to sitting. Switching sides here, taking that right leg, placing it on the inner thigh or shin. Sitting up tall and then sliding that left arm, down the left leg for a stretch. Slow, gentle breathing here, moving to what feels comfortable. Taking that right arm here overhead for more of a side body stretch here on the right. Deep breath in and out. And then bringing that right arm down, coming back up to seat, and then moving onto your back. Moving into a hip stretch here, bring the left foot on top of the right leg, just above the knee. If you have your strap, might also be handy for this stretch as well, or you could use your arm. So taking that strap or your arm underneath the left leg here, using it as assistance to pull that leg up so you can get a stretch through the hip. You can also keep the right leg down if that feels more comfortable for the body. And then relaxing here into the stretch. When you're ready, you can take a nice deep final breath into this side of the hip and then lower the leg down. Switching to the other side here, bringing that right foot on the left leg just above the knee, taking the strap or your hand around the right leg, and then pulling that right leg up. Having that left leg lift, once again, you can leave the left leg down if that feels better on the hips today or the back. And then spending time here with gentle breath. Mm, mm. Bringing that left leg down when you are ready, letting go of that strap, placing it off to the side. And then moving into some pelvic tilts here, maybe some windshield wipers back and forth with the knees. Anything that feels good for your body here for a bit of a counter stretch, counter movement. And you can slowly make your way down to a final resting shape or shavasana. Easing into this here, thanking your body for joining you in this practice. Stretches through the hips and the hamstrings. I hope that you enjoyed this practice with me today. I'll see you next time.